Guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Lots to dive into and discuss in today's video. Maybe not so much as in quantity, but a lot as far as quality. We have a big story that is unfolding right now that many people are shocked and at the same time not shocked about, right? Something has happened and a big roster change is going to shake things up quite a bit. Also, we've got some new signings that I want to discuss and the state of the game right now after all of these rank changes were made and we are now in season 20. So if you guys want to stay up to date with all things going on in the Apex Legends esports scene, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, we have still not have the first 5 people to order Glitch Energy getting their free tub. So if you guys want a brand new free tub of Glitch Energy, all you got to do is buy anything in the store. It could even be a starter pack that's only like 10 bucks or a t-shirt or something. If anybody uses code jmeyelsbiz, get their 20% discount, you will get a free tub Glitch Energy, at least the first 5 people to do so, and we have not hit those 5 people yet. So all you got to do is DM me your receipt and we will get you taken care of. So first thing I wanted to make mention of was the obvious. Nickmercs has decided to part ways with the tripods. This actually was not coming directly from Nickmercs, and at the time of recording he had not posted anything, and he still has not posted anything on his social media platforms regarding this situation, but it actually came by way of Gent and Deeds, his former teammates. But the tripods will be parting ways with Nickmercs, and it basically came down to the fact, if you guys read my article on apexglobalseries.com, where we keep you guys up to date with all things going on in the ALGS scene, it basically came by way of Gent and Deeds basically saying that Nick is moving on from Apex entirely, and it doesn't seem like that passion is simply there anymore. Their coach Voltic also came out to say riding with Gent and Deeds for Challenger Circuit still, and will be opening to trial people for IGLs as we go into CC. Also, options are open for me as Pro League teams approach me as well if the lads are picked up also from other rosters. If any teams and players are interested, of course, DM. And once again, this was like pretty shocking for some people because they just kind of thought that this team would just, they're like best friends to some degree, right, in this scene. So you just kind of thought it would always be a thing. But you'll also hear from Deeds that they didn't want to put that pressure on themselves of forcing themselves to play with each other if the passion's not there any longer. So this is the explanation that we actually got from Deeds. Roll the clip.
What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you guys doing today? In today's video, it's a little bit of a different type of video. I didn't expect that I'd be making this video. I knew it would happen, but I didn't know when. The tripods have mutually decided to part ways from Nick. Me, Gent, and Volt are going to be LF1 for the rest of Challenger Circuit Split 1 as of right now. Man, I didn't... It hurt. This one hurts a little bit for me, especially, you guys probably know, that guy was like an older brother to me. He brought me into this. I didn't know when he'd leave. I didn't know when it happened, but I guess the time is now, right? Everybody knows Nick hasn't been playing as much Apex recently. We've gotten a lot of questions on stream, and the simple answer is just the fact he fell out of love with Apex, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't blame him with everything that's happened. You know, I think everybody saw his Apex coming to an end here soon. So both parties, Nick and then me, Jen, Voltic, we all agreed that we don't want anybody to feel bad for each other, to like keep playing together. We don't want Nick to feel like he had to keep playing with us. We don't want him to feel like he had to play with us. So we're gonna LF1 here. Nick's been playing a lot of Warzone. He's had hell of a time on Warzone. His passion, he has a serious passion for Warzone right now. If you guys pay any attention to like numbers on streams, the YouTube channels, you guys know Nick's numbers right now are 10x on Warzone. I mean, the guy is blowing, like, it's like he's blowing up all over again on that game. I'm happy for him. At the end of the day, this is a business, and for him, the right decision is to play Warzone. He has a way bigger community over there. Numbers are better over there. He's happy over there, and I think that's the most important thing. So he's been playing a lot of Warzone. I want to say a few more things, more specifically about like me and Nick. If you guys don't know, my career started by being a random that Nick solo queued into and deciding to invite. Nick jump-started my career. He's mentored me these past 2.5 years. Everything I know about streaming, everything I know about competing, I learned a lot of it from him. So this one, I'll be lying to you guys if I said this one didn't sting a little bit. You know, for the first time in my career, I'm not gonna be playing with him, and that's like something that's like surprised. I still haven't like fully processed that, but I'm excited for the future. Again, I'm grateful for everything that man's done. Taught me a lot about the game, and outside of competitive Apex, I wish the best for him. I'm still gonna keep in touch with him. We're still gonna keep in touch. We'll still hit up Nick, you know, play some Warzone here and there. But me and Jen are not done competing. We're gonna keep grinding. We want this Pro League spot back. We're gonna do anything we have to do to get there. So if you guys haven't, drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll try to answer as many as I can. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next video, alright? Bye-bye.
Alright guys, if you're here, that means the worst has happened and the tripods have unfortunately decided to split ways. I'm gonna keep it transparent and as blunt as possible. You know, sometimes interests don't align and passion gets lost. For Nick, he has, you know, new interests and newfound passion. For Deez and I, we still want the same thing, you know, as in we want to compete in Apex, whether that means together or not, you know, and I'll get into that later. But to keep it clear, there was no bad blood between the boys. It was all mutual understanding and agreement that this was the move for everyone. Of course, I've got nothing but love for my boy Nick. I hope he continues to find success. To elaborate more on my plans, I'm still looking to play with Deez and challengers, so we'll be LF1 for that. But at the same time, I will be looking for a team that may be looking to finish out Split 1 Pro League, or maybe even start a new Split 2, you know, once roster changes happen in the off season a little bit. But really quick, I want to thank my community for always supporting and standing by me through different patches in my career. I also want to thank, of course, the M fam that I know will be in my mentions, as they have always been supportive of me, whether through, you know, the tripods or, you know, me individually. Either way, really am appreciative of you guys, and I'm grateful for you guys. And of course, catch you next time.
So of course, it seems like a very obvious reason, and it totally makes sense at the end of the day, despite them having a big following and a lot of people kind of wanting this team to succeed in some way, especially for the content department on the side of this. But we also had some conversations about Gent and Deez and their future and their potential new teammate that they could be looking for. And who could it be? Why would it be like a mouse and keyboard player per se? A lot of people were saying that this roster was being held back by Nick. And of course, Nick always had his haters and the people that just kind of went against him, I guess you would say. So it was obvious to expect some sort of backlash like this, because it just always happens with someone like Nick. But then you had some other conversations that were super noteworthy. And look at this roster. If you guys have not thought of this already, I feel like this might be the best roster in the challenger circuit that could possibly be built. Vaxlon, Deez, and Gent would be a very nice roster. And of course, Vax, ever since being kind of let go from the whole Furia already, their roster has kind of been going around to see who he's going to be playing with. He did try out with the whole Oxygen, Josh, and also the Vodsky roster, and it just didn't work out to their expectation. But Vax, Deez, and Gent would be some sort of a roster, man. I think that they have a really good chance coming up in the next challenger circuit. Interested to see what you guys have to say. Also, the state of the game currently right now, ever since Apex Season 20 did drop, of course, a lot of fans were super about this new rank system. And of course, that's a great thing. And overall, it seems like the player enjoyment has been better with this game. However, there has been some issues with every single time we get a ranked system overhaul, or it seems like things get a little bit better, the cheaters always get worse. And if you guys have been untouched or out of touch with the community right now, it is all about how bad the cheaters are. It is probably one of the worst scenarios I've ever seen. Cheaters are in nearly every game. It is literally almost unplayable, and it seems like when I posted that sentiment as well this morning, everyone was like backing me on this as well and agreeing after I said anytime Apex has a good season, it gets ruined by cheaters. And it seems like that's happening again. People are saying, you know, jail time would fix this. And then, you know, it seems like this has happened so many seasons already. Ranked in a nutshell right now. This video, by the way, is just absolutely tragic. I don't know how that actually got posted on Twitter. But also, if you guys have not seen, just as we wrap the video up, DarkZero is not the only one investing into multiple rosters into this game. TSM, of course, has the official roster, but then they also have a women's roster that has made some shake in the community as well. Well, now it's DarkZero joining the mix, and DarkZero is now introducing DarkZero Eve, our new Apex Game Changers team, and we're so proud to continue supporting the Apex competitive scene in new and exciting ways. And of course, you will probably notice some of these, you know, teammates from this roster as well. Scarlita and then also Samurai Sky. I noticed both of them, but I'm not very familiar with Renee Hope Blazy, which I'm pretty sure is just the name for Wraith in game as well. So interested to see what you guys have to say about all the topics down in the comment section below. Of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all things going on in the Apex Legends esports scene. And until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.